but he refuses to tell me, the stubborn bugger. Seems his pride's more important to him than his life. What is it with men and acting tough? I tell myself I tried, but if the fella ends up kicking the bucket, I don't want that on my conscience. I know this is sudden, but could you try and talk him into drinking an eye potion? I'd sleep a deal better for it. Ain't got one on me, but one of them fellas over yonder sells them. Hi, I think it's James. I'm terrible with names, so if I ever forget people's names, it's not on purpose. So I believe it's James, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Let's get to it then, shall we? 4 wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating an ideal conditions for a Koboline nest. So Joey, I was close. That's better than I get with 90% of names. Especially after only hearing them a few times. I said, James, your name is Joey. That's actually really good for me. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the Kobolines hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. Breathe, Osbert, old boy. Just breathe. Pain is just weakness leaving the... God damn it, my head. If only I'd saved a high potion. I think this might be the end. Take my only high potion. Well, I don't really need this, but if you insist, you have my thanks, adventurer. I was resigned to suffering in silence, for I, Osbert the Undying, veteran of countless battles, could not afford to show weakness to my colleagues and our allies. They looked to me for inspiration, you see. To think that I was almost brought low by a gentle blow to the head. Ha ha ha. I was only incapacitated for a few moments, I think. To repay your discretion in this delicate matter, I shall share with you my warrior's wisdom. If you must practice your juggling, use heavy stones at your own peril. Wow, that effing idiot. I will take the ring. Probably don't need it, but a little bit more damage between friends. If I could have 2... Oh, I do have 2 rings equipped. Weathered ring, which gets +1 everything, and strength with X. Alright. Yeah, tiny little lady. Which is funny for me to say that, because when I was a Lalafell, she was a big lady. Down. So yeah, no streams next week for that I know of, because of how busy I am. If I can slip one in, I'll try, but no promises. Now, some of you who were here yesterday probably remember this cave from where we did the class quest for Gladiator for this guy. Hiding out with the Kobolins. You obtained a high-quality item. High-quality items can be identified by their icon. They're called HQ for short, by the way. They have better stats than normal quality items, While HQ materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers, resulting in higher sell price. Note, however, high-quality items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. You can tell by the sparkle on them, and then when you highlight them, it has that weird little symbol. Generally speaking, if you're going to save any kind of materials, make sure you save your high-quality ones. You will get quite a bit, and the reason for this is if you're not going to be crafting with them, you can at least sell them for a higher than regular price. They also have a better chance of selling. For example, my bronze sleigh, if somebody had made that with high quality materials or whatever, or gotten it high quality, it might have, say, 1 extra defense to all things, as well as generally more bonus stats, such as strength might be at +2, and so forth. So it's not a required system, but at the same time, it's a nice way to squeeze out a few more points. Try for that one. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel 3 koblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amalgia and Sons mineral concern, but of Alda herself. One might liken these tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Strength and dex, or intelligence and mind. So pretty much physical classes or magic classes. This is a physical class, so take and equip. Actually, should have taken the money, because that current one we have is better. Looking to help out around the station, are you? Well then, how about hunting some hammer beaks? We just received an order from Estaham's Lapidries for silver ingots. They need to make ceremonial silverware, or so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by melting it in a furnace lined with a layer of bone ash. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammer beak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. If you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Beringer in my stead, I'd be forever grateful. Viking sword, which looks, probably better than my copper waffle, but, it's a friggin' -1 point. So we'll take the money. Brimstone. I dare say you are the right man to solve this mystery. Someone or something has been littering the tracks with pieces of silver ore. Even a tiny chunk can send a wagon off its course, so I've had to devote significant manpower to locating and clearing these obstructions. We can't keep this up forever, though. I need you to find the culprits and put an end to their mischief. Search for any pieces of pock-marked silver ore in the tracks. If you're lucky, you'll catch the bastards before they escape. Yeah, there are the ants. We'll be seeing more of them. And it did. Oh look, another one. It would almost seem like the Spriggans are doing it. Just never pick up on that. The hammer beaks. Oh, another heart target. Not high enough level to take part in the hunt yet. Still, good find. Welcome back, Slowking. Now for anyone else who starts to notice, our character is finally starting to look like an actual warrior, as compared to the fresh off the boat guy that we looked like at the beginning. Now later you can magic your weapons and armor to look like other pieces of weapons and armor. However, quick little tidbit is if you don't want to or can't do that yet, for example, maybe you like your character's stuff, is certain items, nope, not all, can be dyed if you go and buy the dye for it to do so. It's a really neat way of getting, for those of you who are fashion hunters, in order to get a fashion piece, in order to get all your gear to look relatively the same. How much time's left? 11 on that one, so I can put one up there and still have time to do stuff. Yep, that quest is done. Onward to the fate. Wait, my health to recharge a little bit.